In this video, we're going to have a look at how we can work with automation in Arrangement View. Automation in the Arrangement View can be added in three ways, either by recording it in using a push, a MIDI controller, or a mouse or trackpad, by entering it manually with the Shapes menu or the Draw tool, or by recording in clips from the Session view, where these clips already contain clip automation. If you make any changes to parameters during Session view to Arrangement View recording, these changes will be recorded into the Arrangement View as well. The Automation Mode button allows you to toggle between seeing track content and track automation. You can also press A on your computer keyboard as a shortcut to this function. Let's record automation into this arrangement. First, I need to ensure that the Automation Arm button is enabled. I'll go ahead and hit play, followed by record. Hitting record again will stop the recording. If I make any adjustments to this parameter after some automation has been recorded, the automation will be overridden and the red line will turn grey. To re-enable the automation, simply click the Re-enable Automation button. Another way to add automation to the arrangement, as opposed to recording it in, is to use breakpoints. I can use the device chooser to select the device I want to add automation to. Directly underneath, I can select which parameter I would like to automate. A device parameter that contains no automation will be represented by a dotted red line. Clicking once on the line will add the breakpoints. Dragging these points up and down will automate the parameter. Breakpoints will automatically snap to the current grid. If you wish to temporarily disable the snap to grid function, hold down Command on a Mac or Control on Windows and drag your breakpoint to wherever you would like it to be. You can also add automation by enabling the Draw Mode switch. Draw Mode will again enter automation that automatically snaps to the current grid of the arrangement view. Once again, if you wish to disable this snap to grid function, hold down Command on a Mac or Control on Windows whilst drawing in the automation. If you would like to move a breakpoint horizontally, but so that it remains at its current value, hold down Shift and drag the breakpoint. If you would like to keep the breakpoint's current position on the timeline, but change its value with a fine resolution, hold down Shift and drag the breakpoint vertically. You can add a curve to the information between two breakpoints. To do this, hold down Alt on the computer keyboard and drag the line up and down. As well as recording and freehand drawing, you can insert automation shapes by choosing them from the menu that pops up after selecting a time span and right-clicking on a PC or control-clicking on a Mac. Automation can be stretched and skewed by manipulating the handles that appear when you hover the cursor over a selected span of time. This is possible on vertical, horizontal and diagonal axes. Holding Down Alt on a PC or Option on a Mac while manipulating these handles allows you to simultaneously adjust the opposite handle. Recording in automation happens at high definition, which sometimes creates lots of breakpoints. If you want to simplify these breakpoints to make it easier to edit them, select them, bring up the pop-up menu by right-clicking on a PC or control-clicking on a Mac and choose Simplify Envelope. You can manually enter a specific parameter value by hovering your cursor over a breakpoint and right-clicking on a PC or control-clicking on a Mac and selecting Edit Value from the pop-up menu. You can lock envelopes using the Lock Envelope button in the arrangement view. If this is activated, your automation will not be affected by you editing a clip or moving it. If the Lock Envelopes button is not enabled, all envelopes will follow the clip's movement. You can duplicate automation in the arrangement view by selecting the automation and choosing Duplicate from the pop-up menu. Alternatively, you can use Ctrl-D on a PC or Command-D on a Mac. You can add individual lanes to each automated parameter to get an overview of the automation you've added. To add a lane, select the device from the device chooser and then browse to the parameter you want. Click the small plus icon below to add a new lane. Alternatively, you can select the parameter you would like to work with by clicking on it anywhere in Live's interface. The track will automatically now display that parameter. Finally, you can fold and unfold automation lanes by using the small arrow button.